Sweden has no legal minimum wage. Not €1. Not 1 krona. And yet most Swedish workers are better protected than millions of people in countries that do. Here is exactly how. If you just started a job in Sweden, or you are thinking about moving there, the first question is obvious. What is the minimum I can legally be paid? And the honest answer is, there is no single number. Your employer does not have to pay any government set floor. If your workplace has no collective agreement, and you do not know your rights, you could be offered almost anything. Because of the decentralized system, there is still a huge gap between entry-level wages and those for highly skilled individuals. That gap is real, and it falls hardest on workers who do not know which agreement covers them, or whether they are covered at all. There is no statutory national minimum wage in Sweden. Instead, minimum wages are determined through collective bargaining agreements negotiated between trade unions and employers' organizations. The legal backbone of this system is the Codetermination in Working Life Act, known in Swedish as the MBL, Law No. 1976:580, a Swedish law which regulates the relationship between employer and employee. The floors set by these agreements are not suggestions. They are legally binding on every employer covered by an agreement. The EU mandates that each member state using the collective bargaining method must cover at least 80% of the workforce. Sweden currently surpasses this threshold at 90%. Sweden has no national minimum wage and is not getting one in 2026. Instead, roughly 700 collective agreements between trade unions and employer associations set sector-specific pay floors covering approximately 90% of the workforce. Entry-level rates range from 25,000 to 28,000 kronor per month depending on industry. On top of your gross salary, the full employer contribution rate is 31.42% of gross salary and benefits, that is money your employer pays on top, not deducted from you. Employees do not pay a separate Social Security deduction from payroll. The entire 31.42% is an employer cost. Employees pay income tax only. That income tax averages 32.38% in 2026 as municipal tax, with a 20% state tax on earnings above 643,100 kronor per year. And as of June 2026, the work permit salary threshold increased to 33,390 kronor per month. First, find out which collective agreement covers your job. Go to skatteverket.se to understand your tax situation and confirm your employer is registered and paying your contributions correctly. Second, check whether your employer has signed a collective avtal. Your union is the fastest route. Contact LO, TCO, or SACO depending on your sector. They can tell you exactly what pay floor applies to your role. Third, if you are a migrant worker or on a work permit, verify that your salary meets the current threshold. The wage level for labor immigration is 90% of the median wage, equating to a monthly salary of 33,390 kronor. Check the Swedish Migration Agency at migrationsverket.se to confirm your permit stays valid. We have written the full breakdown, sector by sector, tax rate by tax rate, at EuroDuty.eu. The link is in the description. Use the free salary calculator to see exactly what you should take home every month.